What's going on? So unexpected video today. Wasn't planning on shooting a video. Always dirty lens. Out here today at the what's listed on the map as the Kurmes Preserve, and we're gonna check this out. It's like 400 acres. It's out here in Monroe County. So we're at Kurmes, and then there's like a fieldstone farm over here and state game lands. There's all kinds of stuff to see right in this area. So we're gonna go check it out. So this is what we got here. A little foggy today. It's February 1st, and it's really kind of too warm. So we're on basically this trail system is a big loop and then a little loop inside the big loop. So we're gonna take the little loop. I just saw this in here. Some old wire in here. There's a section here, I think it's over in the game lands across the road, called Devil's Hole, and I was just reading a little bit about that, where it got its name from the lumbermen and the quarry workers who this land's been worked over a couple times, but it's a lot of glacial carve out of the rocks, and it was apparently really hard to get stone, lumber, people, anything in and out of this area. So they called it the Devil's Hole because it just was carved so deeply into the rock. So we're gonna check this. There's a little body of water over here, a little swamp or something, pond. We'll see what we can see there. But it's nice. We're just outside of Mount Pocono, not far from Stroudsburg, just north of Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. So it's this kind of Pocono Plateau kind of environment here. So not a lot of pine or conifer, a lot more deciduous hardwoods. This is a little bit different look than what we have up by Scranton and up where I'm from. Yeah, there's just this little body of water here, or swamp, sometimes water. Oh wait, what's that? What's that over there? It's did you see him? He ducked, he hid. It's an elusive forest and streams. On the way in, on that main trail, there's runs right next to the train tracks. I don't know if we'll see it. You can definitely hear it. There's a train coming. I can see the light. We're coming down the trail and we see this. That is a section of rail that is just solidly driven into the ground. That's not moving. That's not going anywhere. So that was done for a reason. I don't know what. That may have come up higher at some point. Oh, there you go. That may come up higher at some point and been cut off. They may use it to tie something off, wrap rope around, use as some kind of pulley. But there's definitely evidence of things being worked here. Yeah, there's some definite debris, which you come across in old quarries and things like that. It's just, you find some stuff. Sometimes I hear something else. Pretty cool so far. Not a real big spot, but it's pretty cool. We have made our way down to what is called Tank Creek. And wild trout waters would mean this is not stocked. And the trout that live here are native to this creek. So it's really cool to see unstocked waters. Because there's so much of it around here that's just stocked. And it's just different. Catching a wild trout is different than catching a stocked trout. So we got a lot of conservancies kind of popping up in the last 10 or 15 years in the region, which is really good to see. And this Pocono, right? The Pocono Heritage Trust, Land Trust. They're the ones who own this, and this is gorgeous. It might not be huge, but it's gorgeous. I'm liking it. And I apologize for the camera action on this one. I am palming my phone. I didn't bring a GoPro. I wasn't expecting to film today. So it's going to be what it is, I guess. But sometimes just capturing it is what's important. And here's where Rocco falls because I just started recording.
Yeah, man. Always when you record.
So we got to a boardwalk. I was talking about that today. We're thinking about where to. Oh, almost.
See? Ice. Sand, though.
There's sand. Probably from the quarry. That's probably what that was from. It's not natural up on top of the plateau. We're thinking about where to go today. And it's not really the nicest day. We were supposed to get some snow or maybe rain, or could have been summer, could have been winter, could have rained flaming frogs. We don't know. The weather is really bizarre. So when I saw pictures of this place, I was like, boardwalks. Because in Pennsylvania, we actually have a season. We have a 5th season called mud. And you don't want to hike in mud season. So if you can find a place that has boardwalks over some of the wet spots.
Normally mud season is in March.
Well, anymore, it could be anywhere from November to January. And then February and March and April. Sometimes in the summer. Oftentimes in the fall. All year round.
That root ball in that tree is huge.
Yeah, that was a big tree.
Another one over
And it never comes out. Now, Rocco, how tall are you? 6'2"?
About, yeah.
All right, so he's 6'2". Look at the size of these rhododendrons. These things are huge. This one over here has got to be 20 feet tall. There's a spot back on the trail where you could actually, if you can walk under the rhododendrons, you know they're big.
But you also notice that the leaves have not really curled up and they've not flattened out.
Yeah, not at all.
Like a cold winter.
No, well, it's because we haven't had a cold winter. We haven't had a winter. So you can get that drop on that leaf. Right there. Coming out.
Bring that back here too.
We're heading back up to the car. Not a big loop in here, so we're gonna maybe go see what else is around. There is small game hunting right now this time of year, so we did just pass a hunter. So don't want to disturb the little bit of time that these guys get to come out and do what they do. So we will maybe go check out the state game lands across the way, or we just see another set of trails on the other side of 940, part of St. Preserve, or who knows? Never know what's gonna happen. So that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next.